These are some top must-have mods in The Sims 4 in 2021, so keep on watching. Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. It is so nice to see you. Today we're gonna talk about some mods that you really need or should have in your Sims 4 game as a simmer in 2021. We talk about basic mods, we talk about much more complex mods, subsidiary mods, and all that jazz. But before we get into this video, just a quick reminder, if you like this type of content and if you find it useful, please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, all that good jazz. Hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I'm uploading a new video, because it truly helps me a lot. Thank you so much once again, and I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. But back to our video, you guys. We're gonna start off with the basic mods that every simmer should have in The Sims 4 in 2021. So the very first mod that I use, I will also make sure to show you like my mods folder so you can actually see my mods files, if that makes any sense. So basically the very first mod, well, it isn't quite necessarily a mod, but I would like to think that it is a mod. So as you can see right here, this background is different, and I'm using a CAS background, which stands for, create a sim background. So you can download any kind of background and put it in your Sims game as a wallpaper, as a background, if you're sick of that default, greenish, bluish type of Sims background. You know what I'm talking about? I know that many people don't like it. I cannot say that I like it either, because it's nice to change things up a bit. And if you didn't know, I have quite a few videos talking about CAS backgrounds. I'm also showing you how to properly install a CAS background, as well as how to remove that circle that you might have underneath your Sims feed, because that is a quite common problem that many people don't know how to fix. But I talk about that in this video, so make sure to check it out if you're interested. Now the second Sims 4 CAS mod that I have installed in my game is actually this one, which is the More Columns mod. If you don't know what it is, it basically allows you to have multiple columns in this, clothes catalog. It basically makes your whole catalog wider, because I currently have the 4 columns mod installed, but you can even go further to 5 columns. So there are like 3 columns, 4 columns, 5 columns, and I think that's the max columns that you can have in The Sims 4. But it comes in handy because you can see all of your clothes much easier, especially if you have lots and lots of, CC clothes going on and you want to, go through them much quicker and much, easier basically. So yeah, that is quite a nice mod. Now, obviously there are many other, Sims 4 CAS mods that you can install. For instance, you can, even get some more traits. If you're not, pleased with the current traits that you have within your game, you can obviously go for that. But we are not going to talk about that. We are going to talk about those CAS mods in a separate video. But now let's move on to Sims 4 gameplay mods, okay? Okay, so there we go, my beautiful household. There we go, we have our beautiful household over here. By the way, I also forgot to mention that I also have a mod that allows you to, make your sim taller. As you can see right here, if we look at these two sims, or even at these two sims, because this is obviously a base game sim, we have, Mortimer Goth over here just hanging out with us, but you can see kind of a significant height difference between these two characters. So if you want to try that out, I highly encourage you to do so. I have a whole video talking about this height mod. Let me actually show you how it looks in CAS, okay? Shall we? Let's just go in CAS mode. You can access this section over here which says body, and then you can go to bodies. You can click on this middle button over here, and then as you can see right here, we have this Lumia images that show you different heights essentially. So as you can see right here, this is the shortest height, this is kind of a medium height, a little bit taller, and this is the tallest height that you can have. Obviously you can do this, you can drag, no, not the right spot, you guys. Oh, okay, so look at it. So you need to press around her neck, you need to drag and, go upwards or downwards, and you can basically obtain a personalized or a custom height. Like you can adjust that preset height, if that makes any sense. So yeah, that is quite a nice feature. And then if you also install the neck mod, you can also make her neck taller or shorter. This movement is kind of funny. It may be a bit creepy, but it does come in handy. But as you can see right here, this icon is pretty strange because we obviously made her taller, and then that's the explanation behind this icon. So don't you worry about that. You might experience some small glitches in your game. I didn't really experience those, but you know, it depends from game to game, I suppose. So see, if we make her shorter, she will fit in that icon, but then if we make her taller, you can't even see her. Oh my goodness, you can't even see her head. Okay, that is quite funny. Okay, enough for today, you guys. Enough for today's class. Let's head over to gameplay mods. And so back to our household. We've teleported ourselves to our household. Let me just show you some interesting things. We were in the scene, right? We have this taller sim right over here. We have Mortimer. We can use him as an example, you guys. So as you can see right here, you can easily notice that I have two different gameplay mods, okay? And then we also have some more that I'm gonna show you in just a second, but right now we're gonna focus on these ones. So basically, whenever we are clicking on a sim, you can see a specific mod popping up. So in my case, I'm using MC Command Center as well as the Andrew Pose Player mod, which helps you obtain beautiful pictures of your sims. You can make that specific sim pose and, you know, just smile at the camera, and then boom, you have the perfect thumbnail or the perfect screenshot of your sim, which comes in handy a lot of times. When it comes to MC Command Center, I have a whole video dedicated to this mod. You can do lots and lots of things with this one. You can play around with like CAS, so you can even change his outfit in CAS if you would like to. You can go to MC CAS and then you can set body part value. I've talked about this in a previous video, so I'm gonna make sure to, you know, insert it. But just for exemplification, let's just say that we wanna make his butt a lot bigger. Okay, let's just set it to the maximum value, which is 100, and then look at this. Let's just go to MC Cast Bot and then set it to -100. Now, oh, his butt is a lot smaller. It does really make a difference. Like, look at this. It's like magic. Then we also have, you know, MC cheats. You can make a sim leave. You can, you know, play this household. You can make a sim happy. You can reset a sim. And you can do a bunch of different things. You can play around with your pregnancy. If you go to sim commands and then maintain sim, you can rename sim. You can delete it. You can even kill it. You can even like swap genders, set gender preference and all that jazz. You can also transfer funds. So this mod is really complex. It allows you to, you know, change every single aspect of your Sim's life. So that is absolutely helpful. If we talk about this pose mod, you can go to pose by pack. I've also downloaded like individual packs, like packs that contain different poses. So as you can see right here, we have 5 of those. You can choose to select a pose or you can do all in one. That's what I regularly do. So as you can see right here, if we play the game, she will pose. Like there are 11 poses and she will pose until you stop her, essentially. So it's always nice to have these types of packs, especially if you wanna, you know, immortalize a specific moment, or if you just want to take a beautiful picture of your sim. This does come in handy. You can even put Mortimer pose. Let's just make him pose all in one. Look at him. Oh my goodness, look at him. I had no clue that you can make townies pose. So that is so funny. Oh my goodness. Imagine making Eliza pose for a picture. Oh my goodness, she's such a diva. Oh, well, she isn't here unfortunately, so I cannot fulfill your desire to see Eliza, you know, posing, but we'll do do that soon. Mark my words. Now that we've established the mods that I use, if we click on your played household, like on this current, sim that you've selected, you can also access Slice of Life. So please take note that you need to download these mods first and put them into your mods folder in order for them to show up in your game. It makes sense, right? So I also have the Slice of Life mod installed in my game, and it's super intuitive. It's super nice because it gives you that realistic vibe, that real life, sensation in this, simulation game, if you will. So basically you have a period remover which prevents menstrual cycles. You can also go to personality. You can pick basis. Oh, that's her name. I totally forgot because I do this thing quite a lot. I tend to, get sims off gallery and then adjust them a bit, and then that's the name of the sim, like base sim. You can search it on gallery and you will find a bunch of base sims over there. So mea culpa. Basically, you can pick her personality type. We have quite a few personality types over here. We have the champion, the commenter, the composer, the counselor, the craftsman. You can, select that specific personality type, and this will give you different buffs. So that is absolutely nice. We can stop posing for now. Then you can also prevent or remove toxicness. This removes and stops the chance for your sim to be toxic, which is quite interesting. Let's just also pick the sim and see what are the other options. Oh, as you can see right here, she is almost on her menstrual cycle, so that is nice. And in case you didn't know, you can go right over here, period remover, and this will disable her period essentially. As you can see right here are some cool buffs that this mod can generate. So we also have this one, mentally drained, from personality type. Then we also have this freedom, buff, and then feeling confident. And then in regards to this sim, she also has this buff which says I need to do something. And then we also have this more personality type of buff. So that is quite interesting. You also have this possibility to create memories with this mod. So it is truly helpful and nice to have a variety of mods in your game because you can diversify your gameplay. You can make it more interesting in case you're, just bored of the Sims. Then moving on to my other mods, I actually have the UI cheats mod. So unlike these mods that can be accessed by clicking on your sim, this UI cheats mod can be accessed by clicking on specific buttons in your game basically. So let's just say that we want to delete this buff. You can right click on a specific buff and that specific buff will be deleted. Like, see that? You cannot delete all of them obviously, but you can delete most of them. So that is absolutely good to know. Then you can also click on this clock over here and then you can set the game time. So you can basically jump to 3 p.m. or to, 5 a.m. if you would like to. You just need to input your desired value from 0 to 23. So such a nice feature that this mod offers us. You can also click on a specific aspiration, right click on a specific task, and then that task will be basically fulfilled. So you can basically fulfill all of your tasks or, things that you should do in order to achieve your aspiration basically. So as you can see right here, we've just achieved our aspiration so easily. Oh my goodness, look at her, she needs to pee, so we can also do that. See, you can basically left click on bladder and then her need will be increased. This will take you into the green part of this bar essentially, so she won't need to go to the bathroom if you do that. The same goes for any kind of need that we have in here. And then you can also left click like on the left side and then you can make her very hungry and then you can obviously very easily adjust them. You can also promote your sim or demote your sim. I have a whole video that talks about this UI cheats mod. You can also play around. Oh my goodness, why are they crying? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just pretend that nothing happened. Okay, that is my bad. you might have the ability to kill a sim outside that, kill a sim option that you have in your MC command center. So be very cautious when using these, just saying. You can also set a relationship value, so you can basically set it to, let's just say 100, and this will give you a full, friendship with a specific sim. You can also, cheat your skills. You can max out your skills. I have a whole video talking about that, so please make sure to check out that specific video that walks you through this process of, cheating your skills, your needs, your promotion, your demotion, and all that jazz. That was all for today's video. I truly hope you like it, and if you did, make sure to subscribe, like, comment, all that good jazz. Hit a notification bell to be notified whenever I'm uploading a new video, because it truly helps me a lot. I will see you next time, which will be very soon. Have an awesome day, just like you. Bye guys.